What is STEM? STEM is not just a subject at school. It's a way of thinking and doing, and an important skill set that could see your generation working together to solve some of the world's greatest challenges. STEM stands for science, technology, engineering and mathematics. But it's not about being an expert in all of those things. Instead, it's about harnessing the essential, transferable skills behind them. Scientists know how to hypothesize, experiment, analyze, and evaluate what they discover. Technology can make our lives better. Designers of all sorts work together to make everyday tasks more effective and more fun. Engineers don't just wear hard hats. They are problem solvers that work on some of the world's biggest challenges, like creating bionic limbs for people with disabilities or exploring outer space. Mathematics teaches us how to quantify data and how physics rules the world around us. With mathematics, we can implement change and minimize error. You won't have to master all of these skills either. Teamwork is an essential STEM skill. Take the search for new energy sources, for example. Geologists and geophysicists search for gas deposits. Engineers help you design and run platforms and processing plants. Construction teams work to build essential infrastructure under the supervision of project managers, and environmental scientists work with everyone every step of the way. Playing to your strengths and working in a team will have you creating a greater impact than if you were working alone. It would cost the Australian economy $9.3 billion in lost productivity, profitability and employee satisfaction. STEM skills are useful to almost every career. 75% of today's fastest growing careers require STEM skills, and 82% of today's employees say they value STEM skills even if they're not required for the job. STEM skills can even unlock your potential to earn a higher salary or become more employable. You don't have to earn a university degree in STEM to be successful either. There are plenty of courses to get you started in STEM. But we don't have enough STEM graduates to meet demand. Numbers show the demand for STEM careers has grown 79% since 1990, but enrolments in STEM degrees are at an all-time low compared to the last 20 years. And despite the job opportunities, just 16% of STEM professionals are women. STEM careers can start small, then change the world. Engaging in your high school STEM classes or learning to code could be your first step to delivering driverless vehicles to the roads. Starting a research project at home or entering a science competition could see you defeating cancer with a cure. And that's just the beginning. We don't yet know what kind of jobs will exist 10, 20, 30 years from now. But with STEM, you're prepared for anything. How will you shape the future with your STEM skills?
Greetings and humble salutations. I am Ezekiel Woods, a second-year biology pre-medicine student at the Florida A&M University. Senior year of high school, I wanted to attend Florida State University, and they gladly declined me, which kind of made me go stronger to apply for more schools along the way. And I was able to go to the neighboring school called Florida A&M University. And now this is a HBCU, which is a historic Black college university. It's predominantly Black. So everything fell in place, I'm doing good in school, and I'm doing well in my classes. My college family supported me by being, emotional support. Sometimes in school, you don't really feel motivated all the time, especially during the pandemic when your classes are all online. So they really are like-minded and ambitious people I keep around myself that kind of tell me to keep going, keep striving for success. At HBCU, you're going to see mostly Black professors, Black students, and the experience is actually quite different from a PWI. A lot of people don't know that. We really focus on African American history, the roots of an HBCU, because during the time, schools were actually segregated, and PWI was mostly white, and HBCU was mostly Black. Now, the HBCU is open to all races, but it's mostly Black because at a certain time it was only for Black students. So I really enjoy my experience here. Seeing people who look just like me, all over the place, trying to pursue careers that are gonna do them good in long term is really great. During high school, it's just totally different. It was a life changer, it changed me to a man, to be independent and very disciplined. After I graduate, my goal is to be an orthopedic doctor. See, I'm a former athlete. I used to play football. During my football years, I tore my ACL, which is my anterior cruciate ligament. During that time, I had to get surgery and go to rehab. And I kind of fell in love with how they're able to get me back on track once I injured my leg. So I was going to be in the realm of, sports medicine while being an orthopedic doctor. So I want to work with mostly athletes because I'm an athlete myself. 2020 was quite a year. The pandemic had hit and class had to be turned to virtual, all virtual. Going to HBCU, we have a lot of events on campus that kind of bring everyone together and so we can enjoy ourselves. But that had to stop. I couldn't go to the library as much as I wanted. I love the library. Being virtual is so hard because you have to wake up in the morning for class online and you might have class all day online. And it's quite different from having class in person. You can't really interact with professors as much as we want to. It really changed my aspect and really kind of taught me a lot about myself as a student. I learned that I can't procrastinate as much, especially when your class is online. I'm really more disciplined ever since the pandemic had hit. I would like to thank all UNCF donors for allowing me to pursue my dreams of being an orthopedic doctor. And I'll be glad to become a UNCF donor myself when I become that doctor. Thank you.
Way to go. Congratulations on your scholarship.
Congratulations.
My name is Iman Smith. I went to Jacksonville University. I studied aviation, flying a T-44, and becoming a naval aviator. My dad passed away when I was young, but he always told me to chase my dream. And chasing my dream, I knew I had to go to college to be a naval aviator. Growing up in Pensacola, Florida, it's kind of like the cradle for all naval aviation, where T-6s, T-45, that's what the Blue Angels fly, and every day I'll be looking up in the sky, looking at the airplanes, and a lot of people retire from the military. They retire in Pensacola because it's the good weather. And one of my mentors coached me in football, and he saw that I love aviation. And then I started flying when I was 17. And once you take off in the aircraft, you just fall in love with it. Flying is like a big dream. And I just never thought I'd be in the situation I am now to be able to fly planes. And the scholarship helps you get there in aspects of like chasing that dream. And my mom always emphasizes like you're gonna get a good education, something that somebody can't take away from you is your knowledge. So, football, sports come and go, but your knowledge and your education stays forever. College is pretty tough for me. I would say that, I'm not the best student in the world, but I do know what hard work looks like. And with that hard work and dedication, you can achieve anything. College is tough. Life is hard, but when you have support from donors and people who are like invested into you, it makes you really own your craft. There's people that come to your life to invest in you. So I make sure on myself to own my craft and make sure I'm doing my part and my due diligence. And I just say I want to thank him from the bottom of my heart because I literally love what I do. I love to fly planes. I love flying for my country. And this is a dream come true.
STEM is science, technology, engineering, and math. And here at iFly, STEM is what makes pretty much everything possible, especially this.
The nice thing with our STEM program is that it is 100% aligned to state teaching standards. We will talk about force and motion, a lot of physical science concepts that the students will then get a chance to really feel when they go into the wind.
The magic starts to happen, they come out and they watch the demonstration. The water is where everyone always flips out. It's really cool. It's like making this giant snow globe right in front of you that you can walk inside.
I would highly recommend you take a close look at the iFly program. We had over 85,000 students that came to a STEM field trip at one of our iFly tunnels.
So if you're looking for the premier STEM field trip, come to iFly.
I'm Valenthia Berry, president of the National Coalition of 100 Black Women, Tampa Bay Area chapter. We are an advocacy organization, and we provide advocacy in the areas of education, health, economic empowerment, and we also provide leadership skills, and we do it through public policy. We reach out to our local, state, and federal officials to make sure that their policies and budgets align with what we're advocating for. But our main program and our exciting partnership that we have is with Apple Education. Under Apple Education, we're able to provide STEM programs. So you're looking at making sure that young girls in our community here in Hillsborough County understand the importance of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And we do that by providing education in coding and robotics. And we start with the basics of understanding the iPad, the iBook. We do it through GarageBand. There's many different apps that Apple has provided us. We have members that are trained under Apple who are providing this program. So we're excited about it. And we just look forward to making sure that we have a seat at the table when it comes to science and the STEM program. And don't forget the A, which is arts. We haven't forgot about that. We make sure that we touch on that as well during this program. And so we're just excited that we're able to make an impact in that area when it comes to educating our youth. So if you're interested in the program, I just ask that you contact me directly. I'll give you my personal email, which is Valenthia, that's B as in boy, ELINTHIA.berry@gmail.com. Or you can email our Gmail account, which for the National Coalition is nc100bw.tampabay@gmail.com. Also, you can call me. My phone rings and you can text me, call me, and that's 813-368-3324. And I look forward to partnering with many other organizations who are interested in what we're doing and making sure we spread the word. As I'm not saying our trainers are few, but we want to be able to acquire more equipment, Apple equipment, and to be able to do more here in Hillsborough County. So thank you so much.